If you're brand new, this is where I'm leading your soul right back to you. We're talking about health. We're talking about finances. We're talking about economics. We're talking about everything that is happening in our present time, in our present day, and how the split and divide is happening right before our eyes with AI. So, with that being said, you guys, I watched the football halftime show this morning because I couldn't catch the game. I was Actually, I didn't want to catch the game. I was busy spending time with family, focusing on this week coming up, because how we start the week is how we end the week. This is what I always tell my clients, right? Especially with your workout plan, your meal plan, you want to have all that stuff prepared so you're not overthinking when it comes to working out or even eating proper nutrition and proper diet for your health, right? But I listened to it, and it was the most streamed Super Bowl halftime show in the world, right? And I obviously don't speak Spanish. I speak a little Spanish, but I had no idea what he was saying. Um, I took it to Perplexity AI and I typed it in. I said, "Can you translate the whole song for me?" It translated bits and pieces for me. And shout out to the performance. And shout out to Bad Bunny. Um, I resonate and I don't resonate with some of the stuff that he says, and that's okay, right? But at the end of the day, he is an artist and he is somebody that is speaking his truth in his own walk in life. He comes from Puerto Rico. He came from there, got famous, got rich, went back there, right? Maybe he was talking about being with one female today, a new one tomorrow, a new one tomorrow, a new one tomorrow. I'm not that type of man. I'm not the type of guy. I'm a one female person type of guy. But you know, he does him. But at the same time, he was talking about the nightlife, right? The party scene, the conversations happening at night, and how what do you say? How it's segregated, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's segregated between how the high class can take advantage of the poor. And just look up the lyrics, right? Get what your perspective is from the lyrics of the Super Bowl halftime show. I know for me, I listen to other music that is more empowering, more encouraging, more inspiring, right? If you guys resonate with that, try looking at different music, right? But that was just one of the big things, and just a lot of backlash from just a performer trying to just perform, right? I get it, but I just draw the line where it comes to racism. But right now, you guys, I'm having my sweet ginger flavored tea. This is the one I'm having this month. You guys can check that out in the link in the description down below. And I'm also using some mandarin aloe for healthy digestion. Cheers, you guys. And we're talking about finances too. Let's talk about finances, y'all. We are going to come up on a recession, right? Like, if you're not seeing the signs right now between what's happening in the stock market, how the people are actually feeling on the day-to-day basis, like, people will be losing their jobs. But there's also a good thing too. AI will be giving a lot of people jobs. In Mr. Beast's recent video, he made it normal. Over 300 million people saw the video with the Neuralink, right? So the generation right here, right now, if you want to change the world, if you want to change people's lives, impact the kids. So every single person from adult years to younger kids are just seeing this, or just seeing the possibilities, what it takes, right? This is where the split's going to happen with AI, right? Because you're going to have a group of people that are going to get neural links in their head, right, for optimization, from controlling parts of their body that they couldn't control before, like the paralytic people, but also optimizing your thinking, optimizing your health, right? Optimizing every single thing. Listen, I'm a person that studies AI, but I will not get the Neuralink chip, only because I want to have that divine connection to source outside of myself, rather than just trying to have a chip in my head and tell me, "Oh, this is how you do this. This is how you do this." I wouldn't want that, right? There are yogis, there are Buddhists, there are enlightened beings that came across this planet, right? And they did it the natural way, right? Fasting 40 days, 40 nights, service, selfless service over other people, right? Hitting yoga positions, doing deep breathing. So that's what I'm getting back to, right? These next 3 to 6 months, you guys, is like really all we have to make sure that you're building your bag, right? You're building a generation, right? You're taking all your finances, you're making it liquid, throwing it into your savings, because next year, when quantum comes, because nobody's really talking about quantum, it's only like AI agents, right? Agentic AI, right? But the big transformation is quantum, right? That's going to radically shift the everyday for every single person, even robotics, you guys. But I am just a random person on YouTube if this is your first time. So make sure you guys do your due diligence. Make sure you guys do your own research, right? Whatever it was spoken to you, let it speak to you. But from a person that actually is an African American growing up, racism still sadly exists, right? To this day, right? And some people, we all realize it, right? We can all vibrate at peace, love, and light, or we can come down and we can let our own insecurities outplay on every single person out that's brown, that's black, right? So just do what's right, do the right thing, fall back in faith, right? If you're a true Christian, if you're a true Muslim, right, you believe in a higher being, you believe in something outside yourself, right? And I believe that we can all live in harmony, right? There's places around the earth that actually have a melting pot of cultures already. So with that being said, you guys, just do some deep reflection, right? Because this all ties back down to leading you back to what your soul already knows. Understand? So I'm excited. I can't wait to come out with some more content. I can't wait to keep doing Tea with Q, you guys. This is how we build the channel up. This is how we build our consciousness, right? I'm boosting up my metabolism. I'm getting mental clarity, right? I'm healing my digestive system. If you guys need some tea like this, right, especially going into a time where it's going to be very chaotic mentally, right? The good decision makers, the people that are more prepared for the future are calm-minded, right? So keep that in mind. You're going to need this mental cap going into these next couple months, right? Because it's going to be hard for some people. Make sure you guys are taking care of your neighbor. Make sure you guys taking care of yourself and your family, obviously. But, you know, take care of the people that are closest to you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Salute.